YouTube videos to work out with and you row alongside them, but you're like, why don't my numbers match theirs? Well, there's a couple reasons that might happen. All right, so the first one is all about power. Now, when it comes to power, that's what's happening when we do the drive portion of our row and we push with our legs and explore and go from that front position to the back position. That ability for me to go straight back and really push with my legs, that's how much power I am generating. And you can hear the flywheel moving more and more. If you've got a water tank, you can hear it moving more and more. That amount of power that's happening with that explosive part of the rowing stroke is going to significantly change what your numbers are versus their numbers. So if you're following along to those workouts, the best thing that you can really do is either choose a workout that is time-based. So you are following along for a specific amount of time, then the power and the numbers for your pace don't really matter. If you don't know what the pace is, check out this video right up here. Another thing that you could focus on instead are workouts that really are about your strokes per minute or your SPM. So that's how much you're doing with your pacing of going back and forth on the rowing machine. Learning how to pace is a huge part of rowing. So if you can work on that and follow along at those types of paces with somebody on the rowing machine, your rowing is gonna skyrocket. So finding workouts that do a pacing base or a time base can be really helpful. But when it comes to actually comparing yourself with my numbers aren't as good as theirs, that comes down to the per 500 meter pace. And if you're exerting less power than somebody else, then your pacing is going to be different than their pacing. So that brings us to the second reason. And it still has to do with your pacing and why it can be different, but the main one is what kind of shape are you in? Are you somebody who is able to row a 30 minutes and get 6K, or are you somebody who's rowing for 30 minutes and getting 4.5K? That amount of power that you're exerting and your split is going to be different from one versus the other, which means you could both be rowing for 30 minutes, you could both be having that same strokes per minute of, let's say 25 or 26, but if I'm rowing and my split time is a 3 minutes for 500 meters, that's gonna look very different than somebody's who is a 2 minutes per 500 meters. The 2 minute person is going to get a lot more distance covered in 30 minutes than someone who's doing a 3 minute pace. So what kind of shape are you in and where are you at on your working out journey and your fitness journey? That's really what matters for this, which is why comparing that at the end to the workout that you're doing with somebody else, not always the best thing, because fitness is about improving you. And if you're looking to compete, fantastic, then yes, absolutely do those comparisons. But for the average person who's just picking a workout on YouTube to row along to, it doesn't matter what those numbers are. As long as you're doing your pacing and you're getting your workout in and you're feeling good about you, that's what matters. So basically, enjoy your workout, do the workout for you. I hope you have fun and have some videos to follow along with. If you want to follow along with the beginner workout, check out this one right here. And if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It helps my tiny little channel out so I can get in front of more people and more people can get helped.